Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, zero harm should be the motto of everybody's life, says Mr. Alok Verma, DIC to RSP Collective in the Mass Contact Exercise. Awareness cum training program Chetna, Jagrukta se Jagriti ki or, launched at SAIL RSP. And SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant presents 93 bicycles to students of its free school Deepika Ispat Shiksha Sadan. Now the news in detail. Zero harm should be the motto of everybody's life, said Mr. Alok Verma, Director in charge SAIL RSP to the Plant Tech Collective, while addressing for the first time in the 874th Mass Contact Exercise of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant, organized on 20th February 2025 at Gopabandhu Auditorium. Mr. Tarun Misra, EDHR, Mr. A.K. Behuria, ED F&A, Mr. B.R. Palai, ED Works, Mr. Anil Kumar, ED MM, Mr. M.P. Singh, ED Mines, Mr. Sudeep Pal Chaudhary, ED Projects were also present on the dais. Dr. J.K. Acharya, CMO in charge MNHs, several CGMs and HODs along with about 500 employees of different departments of RSP including Mines attended the session whose theme was Zero Harm. Speaking further, Mr. Verma said safety should be our foremost priority and we have to ensure that every employee that comes to the plant goes home safely. Mr. Verma also underscored the importance of taking small steps for achieving success. Devise a roadmap and take a small step every day towards your goal in order to bring transformational change in your life, plant's productivity and also towards safety, he added. The Director in charge reflected upon the growth of steel sector in the upcoming days and motivated the young workforce to give their best in the plant. Mr. A.K. Behuria gave a detailed presentation on the present steel scenario and way forward. In his presentation, he outlined the financial performances of all SAIL units and gave a detailed analysis of cost distribution. Through his presentation, he also motivated the RSP Collective to be self-driven and be cost champions in their own area so as to improve the financial conditions of RSP. Earlier, the session commenced with the rendition of the national anthem. This was followed by showcasing a film made by Public Relations Department comprising motivational video as well as the performance of RSP in current fiscal in various endeavors, targets, achievements and new facilities in the township. Later, during the interaction session, employees gave suggestions pertaining to production, productivity, maintenance and safety issues. Happy with the quality of suggestion given during the interaction, the DIC announced an Instant Best Suggester award for 3 employees, including an executive. Mr. K.K. Jaiswal, DGM HR L&T, coordinated the program. An awareness cum training program titled Chetna, Jagrukta se Jagriti ki or, on vigilance function and execution of contracts was organized at Gopabandhu Auditorium on 27 February 2025 by the Vigilance Department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. Mr. Alok Verma, Director in charge RSP, chaired the session. Mr. Tarun Misra, EDHR, Mr. A.K. Behuria, ED F&A, Mr. Biswaranjan Palai, ED Works, Mr. Anil Kumar, ED MM, Mr. Sudeep Pal Chaudhary, ED Projects and Mr. Subrat Praharaj, CGM Vigilance and ACVO were also present on the dais. CGM's heads of department HODs, around 500 executives along with respective indenters associated with vigilance and contract execution actively participated in the session. In his inaugural address, the Director in charge emphasized the critical importance of meticulous planning, accurate documentation and adherence to procedural norms. He highlighted the role of such initiatives in fostering a culture of accountability and professionalism. Delivering the welcome address, Mr. Subrat Praharaj elaborated on recurring gaps identified during vigilance reviews and shared insights into best practices and preventive measures to mitigate such issues. The session also concluded an interactive question-answer segment, allowing participants to clarify their queries and discuss real-time challenges. At the outset, Mr. Sandeep Bansal, AGM Vigilance, made a presentation pertaining to the vigilance function, system improvement undertaken by the Vigilance Department and execution of contracts. The event concluded with a formal vote of thanks proposed by Mr. M.K. Singh, Manager Vigilance, while Mr. Harish Agarwal, Manager Vigilance, coordinated the function. SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant, under its CSR initiatives, presented bicycles to 93 students of class 8th and 9th of Deepika Ispat Shiksha Sadan who have more than 70% attendance in the class. The cycles, procured at a total cost of Rs 5.43 lakhs, were presented to all the 58 girls and 35 boys of class 8 and 9. It is worth mentioning here that Deepika Ispat Shiksha Sadan is a free school run by RSP for underprivileged children living in the Steel City. In a function organized in the school auditorium on 27 February, Mrs. Namrata Verma, President Deepika Mahila Sangati, and Mr. Tarun Misra, ED HR, launched the bicycle distribution. Present on the occasion were Mrs. Pravati Misra and Mrs. Rita Rani, both Vice Presidents of DMS. Mr. B.K. Jojo, CGM and Horticulture, Ms. Munmun Mitra, GM in charge CSR, Mr. T.B. Topo, AGM CSR, Mrs. Sarita Kumar, Secretary DMS, the governing body members of DMS, Mr. Sirir Kumar Samal, Headmaster DISs, Mr. S.K. Mishra, Administrator DISs, teachers and students of the school. In her address, Mrs. Verma reassured the children of receiving all the essential support needed to pursue their academic dreams and encouraged them to focus solely on their studies to achieve success in life. Describing Deepika Ispat Shiksha Sadan as a symbol of hope and opportunity, Mr. Misra reiterated RSP's commitment to continue to nurture young minds and empowering them with the tools for a brighter future. Ms. Munmun Mitra briefed about the scheme of bicycle gifting and gave tips to the students for better bicycle maintenance. The function was coordinated by Mr. S.K. Samal. With the cycle distribution, another chapter has been added to the education journey of DISs that has student strength of 897 studying in class 1 to 10. The students are being provided with not only free education but also every other accessory required by a student like books, copies, school bags to regular and winter uniforms, shoes as well as nutritious midday meal. The first batch of students passed out class 10 board conducted by Board of Secondary Education Odisha from this school in the year 2016, and since then the school is registering 100% passed percentage. That's all for today's news. Namaskar.